What's up, guys? Just here back to our channel. Tonight I'll be doing a review for Monday Night Raw, so let's get to it then. Ringside, Randy Orton's music hits how he makes his way to the ring. We see a replay of the stand-up between Orton and Gunther with Drew McIntyre while Orton poses around the ring real time. Orton grabs the mic and says it's been a minute since he's done this, so let him soak this in. He welcomes us to Raw and says next time he makes that opening, he'll be 15-time champ. He says he will beat Gunther and brings up how Gunther trash talked his family and he will introduce him to the most dangerous players in WWE, RKO. Gunther comes out to massive boos. He says the only thing he wants Orton to do is to shut up and listen to what he has to say. He says he doesn't know what is celebrated right now. That Randy Orton attacked Gunther when he has his back turned. It's the only celebration Orton will be doing. He says Orton has made this feud very personal. USA chants all through the arena. Gunther pokes fun at the USA chants. Gunther says he will never be RKO'd again. Gunther says he will leave Randy Orton a bloody mess. He will expose Orton for being an underachieving one-trick pony. Orton says Gunther's plane ride home will be terrible with his size 15 boot in his ass. The men square off and Kaiser comes in and both men eventually get the better of Orton and they pose standing over a falling Orton. Alright, come on. Alright, we go back to last week. We see the scuffle between Sheamus and Pete Dunne. Jackie Redmond is with Sheamus backstage. Sheamus says although his hand is smashed, but tonight there will be retribution, and he knows Pete will go after his arm, but he's a one-arm bandit, and he has some tricks up his sleeve. Sheamus makes his way out to the ring. Our main event tonight will be Ludwig Kaiser versus Randy Orton. Alright, first match is Sheamus versus Pete Dunne. Alright, Sheamus is out first, and then we see Pete Dunne makes his way down. The bell sounds and Sheamus goes for a kick, and Dunne dodges it. Sheamus takes Dunne down with the clothesline. Both go back and forth, trading blows until Sheamus hits an Alabama slam on Dunne. Dunne connects with a kick on Sheamus, and gets control of the match. Dunne works on Sheamus's arm, broken hand, and tries into a submission, but Sheamus hits an Irish Backbreaker to break the hold. Dunne gets tossed to the outside, and Sheamus heads that way and slams him into the announce table. And then back in the ring, Dunne comes flying out of the ring onto Sheamus and then bashes his hand on the steel steps. Alright, we come back with Sheamus kicking out of a pin, and Dunne continues to hammer down Sheamus, punches to Sheamus, who uses the crowd's momentum to power back, and the two trade blows, and Pete Dunne smacks Sheamus super hard, and he follows it with a running forearm. Sheamus comes back with some takedowns and a power slam. Dunne manages to overextend Sheamus' fingers and gives him the 10 beats. Sheamus comes back and beats down Dunne and pulls Dunne back in the ring. Sheamus goes for the bro kick, but Pete Dunne counters with the kick and goes for a moonsault, but is caught with the kick. 2 count on Dunne. Sheamus sets up for white noise, but Dunne counters into a powerbomb and then gets on Sheamus for a 2 count. Dunne targets Sheamus' hand again, and Sheamus fires back with the bro kick for the win. So winner is Sheamus. Alright. Back inside New Day and Odyssey Jones are getting pumped for their match. Kofi asks Woods about his energy, that he's changed a bit. Woods says he just wishes Kofi had asked him before bringing Odyssey Jones in the New Day, as it looks like he's replacing Biggie. Kofi says they're family, and Jones is in the same boat as they were when they start. Woods says he's right, and they all hug it out. We come back from commercial break to clips from the Fantastics Fest in NYC, and a promo for Braun Breaker rise on the WWE. Cole McAfee take us back to Ivy Nile, telling Maxine to stay away from ringside, and her attack to Maxine Dupree. Alright. Ivy Nile is backstage doing biceps curls, and Chad Gable and American Maid come out to Ivy and welcome her to the team. Ivy says she's the pit bull and Maxine has been holding her back, and once they dispose of Alpha Academy, they'll tackle the White Six. Alright, next match is Maxine Dupree versus Ivy Nile. Alright, the women are both in the ring, and Maxine hits a drop kick and a slam, and Nile. Alright, well, this was supposed to be a match. Now outside fishermen from suplex, now on Dupree. Since now over the announce table, both women get back in the ring. Now takes Dupree down with a kick, punches to Dupree by Niall. The lights start going out, and we see Fog in the ring. Now is left standing in the ring by herself. She turns around and sees Nikki Cross, American Made, comes to away, and the White Six surround the ring. Nikki Cross jumps Ivy now, and the rest of the White Six take out American Made. Chad Gable is left in the ring with all the White Six, and Uncle Howdy plants Gable with Sister Abigail. No contest. So there wasn't really a match. All right, CM Punk. All right, CM Punk struts around backstage. We break for commercial. We come back from commercial break to the Terror Twins speaking their mind in a video package that tell Dom and Liv they have nowhere to run or hide. They say the Terror Twins will put them through the mat at Bash in Berlin. Back in the arena, CM Punk music hits, and he comes out with the belt around his neck. He grabs a mic, pumps up the crowd, and gets into the ring. He says they have a lot to get to, but it's great to be alive. He congratulates the Panthers for their Stanley Cup when he says he didn't sleep a lot. He didn't sleep a lot last night, as he has big news to share. But before he does that, he has a story. He says he was in NY City this weekend for a Fanatics Fest. Someone has him why CM Punk is on such a hot streak, and he says it's us all. Thanks. He says the first person in the line for picks was a lady in a wheelchair who told him she just defeated cancer, and he was part of the strength she found. He then talks about a lady who flew 15 hours from Taiwan to see CM Punk. Wow, that's a long way. And someone flew from Jordan, and that means a lot to superstars. He says fans like us drive him. His hot streak is because of the love. Fans make him bracelets because he's Taylor Swift for men. He says these bracelets mean a lot as they're like the one McIntyre stole from him. He says McIntyre made his feud personal. He knows McIntyre is obsessed with him. He wears a bracelet with his wife's name on it, and that brings him to the news he wants to share. And he went ahead and McIntyre a bracelet. Punk removes the belt strap on his neck and says he's made a strap match against McIntyre at the end of the month. He says he'll leave McIntyre battered and he won't ever forget the name. And McIntyre's music hits. Alright, he says he accepts the strap match, but that's too far away. He wants to give us a teaser. He tells Punk to lose the strap and they'll give everyone a show. Punk says he will give McIntyre the strap if he can get his bracelet back. McIntyre removes the bracelet and says no and calls Punk a liar. He says April and Larry are safer at home, but Punk says McIntyre won't be safe at Bash in Berlin. Alright, next match, the Final Testament versus the New Day. Alright, Woods and Cross start off the men pace around the ring, and Kingston tags in before any action starts. Kingston has Cross in the corner and splashes into him a few times, and Cross battles back with some chops. Cross gets Kofi in the corner, and Kofi hits a drop kick. Kofi runs into the ropes and Scar grabs his leg, allowing Cross to take advantage. Cross hits Kofi with a Death Valley driver, and Rezar is tagged in, who demolishes Kingston in the corner. Alright, we are back from commercial with Cross working on Kingston's arm. Cross gets Kofi down and knocks Jones off the apron. Cross tags in Occam, who goes at Kofi but runs into the turnbuckle. Kingston crawls to his side and tags in Jones. Woods is unhappy he didn't get the tag, and Jones cleans house and takes out all of Final Testament. AOP to try double teaming Jones, and Jones fires back with the double clothesline. Jones hits a headbutt on Occam and gets a 2 count. Cross attacks Jones, but Kingston comes in and takes out Cross. Woods hits his elbow, but Occam flattens him. Jones hits a spinning backbreaker on Occam for the 3 count. So winners are the New Day and Odyssey Jones. Alright, backstage, Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley talk about how they have each other's back, and they won't stop till they pass Judgment on Judgment Day. Damian Priest takes on Dirty Dom. Alright, we get a tribute for Alpha on Hawaii video, which was the same video from last Friday. Alright, next match is match 4, no disqualification match. Bronson Reed versus The Miz. Reed makes his way to the ring, and we cut backstage to Adam Pearce and The Miz. Pearce says he only said okay to this match because Miz asks again if he really wants Miz. He said he doesn't want to. He has to, and his music hits, and he makes his way to the ring. Miz runs into the ring and starts with punches at Reed and swings into the rope. And Reed runs right into him. Miz grabs a chair and smokes Reed on the back. Reed knocks the chair out of Miz's hand and the chops him. Reed runs into the ring post and Miz starts throwing objects in the ring, candlesticks and garage cans, chairs and tables. Miz attacks Reed with a candlestick, but Reed intercepts and breaks the stick over his legs. Reed slams Miz onto a trash can and then bashes him with the same trash. With the same trash can. I'm sorry. Reed sets up a chair and sits on it and puts his foot on Miz's head, and we head to break. All right, back from break. Miz dodges Reed, who flies into a chair in the turnbuckle. Tornado DT to Reed on a chair, and Reed kicks out at one. Miz with the candlestick to Reed. That he hammers Reed and comes running with candlestick to Reed's throat. Miz tries for a crossbody, but Reed catches him. But Miz fights back and looks to spear Reed through the table, but Reed stops him. Miz tries to put Reed through the table again, but Reed stops it and delivers a Death Valley driver through the table and a tsunami for the 3 count. So winner is Bronson Reed. Reed goes to tsunami Miz again, but Bronson comes out and the two stare down. Alright, backstage, Jamie Redmond interviews Sheamus and Ludwig Kaiser comes in and asks why we are talking to the opening act and not the main event like Kaiser. Kaiser challenges Sheamus and Sheamus wherever. But he's excited to see Kaiser take an RKO. We catch up with Kathy Kelly and Braun Breaker. She asks him what's next for him. He says there is apparently a tournament next week to determine his next consider. He says Adam Pearce is trying to slow him down, and it's not his fault. He is the best and generally whatever superior he earned the belt. So to the poor soul who is his opponent, he will get a beating of his lifetime. That will be his fault. Back at ringside to our next match. Alright, next match is Dominic Mysterio versus Damian Priest, which was supposed to be another match too. So, yeah. So there were 6 matches in the show, just letting you guys know. As Priest makes his way down to the ring, the rest of the Judgment Day attack him. Dom stays in the ring, as the rest of the club try to take Priest out. Priest lays out Judgment Day as Dom is watching. Ripley shows up behind him. Ripley hits him with the headbutt, and Priest lays out Dom. Rhea heads to the outside and clears the announce table. Priest throws Dom out and she sets him up for a riptide on the table, but Liv makes the save, smoking Ripley with the chair. The men take Priest in the ring as Liv takes care of Rhea outside the ring. Liv throws Rhea over the announce table after slamming her into the ring post. The men make Priest watch Liv assault Ripley. Liv slams Rhea's bad shoulder over and over again into the ring post. The Judgment Day flatten Priest. Liv hits Oblivion on Rhea, and Dom hits a frog splash on Priest. The Terror Twins are laid out in the ring as the Judgment Day celebrates. So winner is no contest. Alright, we come back from the break. We see the decimation of the Terror Twins that just happened. We cut backstage, and the Judgment Day is backstage, and Balor says that's just a sample of what will happen. They say Priest was champ because of them, and he lost the title because of them. Liv says at Bash and Burn, Dom will be the man, and they will beat Ripley and Priest. We see a video package regarding the women's tag scene with Dawn/Fire, Stark/Blazers, and Sky/Zayn. Alright, next match is WWE Women's Triple Threat Tag Team match. Tag Team title match. Damage Control, Io Sky, and Kairi Sane versus Pure Fusion Collection. Zoe Stark and Shayna Baszler with Sonya Deville versus Isla Dawn and Alba Fire, who are the champions. Damage Control is out first, followed PFC, and then the tag champs Dawn and Fire. Sane and Baszler start the match. Baszler is sent outside, and both Sane and Sky over the ropes on their opponents. We head to a commercial break. Alright, we come on. We come from commercial, and PFC has damage control down, and Deville gets a cheap shot on Zayn. Stark goes for a suplex, and Zayn counters with DDT and tries to make a tag. Baszler tags in and beats down Zayn. Fire and Sky are tagged, and Baszler and Don double team Sky. Sky hits a missile drop kick and does some handsprings train attack to the opponents. In the corner, Fire and Sky go back and forth, and Zayn tags in as Sky and Fire on the top row, and they hit a suplex for a 2 count. Don comes in, and Baszler sorry, I have some in my mouth. Is now in, and they go back and forth hitting each other. Zayn hits a spear and Fire and rallies the crowd. Zayn knocks Deville off the apron. Baszler beats on Zayn. Stark is now tagged in. Zayn knocks Deville off the apron. Baszler beats on Zayn. Stark is now tagged in, and she takes out Sky. Zayn hits a splash on PFC, and now Baszler and Zayn are in the ring, and they trade right hands. Baszler gets Zayn on her knees, but Zayn tries to fight back. Baszler tries for a Kirifuda clutch clutch, but Zayn counters. Zayn hits an elbow, but Dawn tags in and tags in. The champs quickly make work of Zayn and hit a splash to pin Baszler. So winner and still women's tag champs Alba Fire and Dawn. Backstage, we see Kaiser and Orton prepare for their match. Jackie Redmond and Jey Uso are hanging out backstage. He asks his intentions on teaming with Sami Zayn again. Jey says he's still looking to get a belt around his waist. He says he's entered the IC tourney and yeet. Alright, next match, main event. We come back, Randy Orton versus Louis Kaiser. Come back from commercial break to our main event for Raw. The Apex Predator made his entrance before we head to commercial break, and he stands in the ring waiting for Louis Kaiser. Alright. Alright, the bell rings and both men circle the ring. Let's go, Orton / Kaiser sucks. And the men lock up. Side headlock by Orton, who goes into the rope and takes down Kaiser with a shoulder block. Orton grapples with Kaiser, and they go back and forth. Headlock takedown by Orton to Kaiser, and Kaiser backs Orton into the turnbuckle, kicks and punches to Orton, who comes back with the punch and fallaway slam. Orton punches Kaiser in the corner, and Orton mounts Kaiser in the corner and delivers 10 punch to Kaiser, who rolls out of the ring. Orton comes out, and Kaiser comes back with some punches. Orton bounces Kaiser off the announce table, and Orton is about to throw Kaiser through the table. And Gunther shows up at ringside. Kaiser takes out Orton and leg slams Orton onto the announce table. Kaiser heads to outside of the ring and slams Orton into the steel steps. Kaiser sprints around the ring and drop kicks Orton's knees into the steel steps. We go to commercial. Alright, when we get back to the show, Orton is getting beaten down by Kaiser. Kaiser has Orton's leg in hold, and Orton is fighting hard to get out of it, and he does. Kaiser on his feet, and he continues beating down Orton's knee. Orton rolls around the ring, and Kaiser falls and keeps attacking his knee. Orton throws Kaiser over the rope and goes out and starts hitting Kaiser in the steel steps, but Kaiser is quicker and smokes Orton on the steel steps. Kaiser attempts another around the ring sprint, but Orton is ready for him and clotheslines him. Orton picks up Kaiser and slams him onto the announce table 3 times while staring down Gunther. He sets Kaiser up for another one and throws Kaiser onto the announce table. Back in the ring, Orton hits a huge power slam and sets up for a middle rope DDT, but Kaiser slams Orton's neck into the ropes, and Kaiser gets Orton down for a 2 count. Kaiser is on the top rope, and Orton stops him and delivers a suplex or whatever. Orton sets Kaiser for a middle rope DDT, and this time he hits it. Orton sets up for an RKO, but Kaiser counters into a roll up for a 2 count. Orton pops up and hits an RKO for the win. Alright, so winner is Randy Orton. After the match, Gunther runs into the ring. Both Orton and Gunther trade blows. Orton throws Gunther into the corner, and the men go at it as the show goes off the air. Man, I wish it would continue like do that. I miss when they used to go overtime a long time ago and stuff. So yeah, but I hope they do that on Netflix when they go overtime and stuff. So do whatever they want. But anyways, that was a good show tonight and stuff. But next week, well, tonight was the last night for they didn't put it on here, but tonight was the last night for not he ain't quit or nothing. Last night for Pat McAfee to be on Raw because of the football season and stuff. So we won't see him until January. So I hope he gets on goes back before they go on Netflix and stuff. So in January, all that stuff. So yeah, good show time. But next week, next Monday, finally Uncle Howdy versus Chad Gable. So yeah, that's gonna be a good match to see. So can't wait for that one. Anyways, that was a good show tonight and stuff. Good video. Hope you liked the video or not, whatever. So leave a comment. Hit that butt button, the subscribe and all that stuff. Leave a comment or whatever you guys want to do. I don't care. That was it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Laters.